So it's day 2 of Grand Canyon. I'm heading out of the canyon today. So right now I'm heading south on the North Kaibab Trail. And I got up pretty early. It was a beautiful night last night. It was really comfortable as far as temperature was concerned. It really didn't need my sleeping bag. It was cool, but it wasn't cold, which usually spells disaster for the next day because it just means the next day is going to be really hot, which is what the weather is forecasting for today. So this area is going through a huge temperature swing right now. So a couple days ago it snowed at the North Rim. Yesterday morning it was 30 degrees when I got up at the North Rim. But today the temperatures inside the canyon will be in the 90s, if not closer to 100. So I gotta make use of this cool morning to get to that last climb as early as possible. It's probably still going to be midday, but I want to get up in elevation as quickly as possible, hopefully before those near 100 temperatures hit. But it's a wonderful temperature right now for hiking. It's pretty much all downhill. I'm going to switch camera. I've got a pretty cool view of the South Rim. Hold on. So this is the South Rim, what I'm looking at right now, and you can see you got the sunrise on the South Rim. So I got to take this mostly fairly easy downhill trail to the Colorado River. Get across the Colorado River. I'm going to be taking the Bright Angel Trail instead of the South Kaibab today. It's got water along the way, and I think there are some spots that are really shaded. So taking the Bright Angel Trail up and hoping to survive that climb out of the canyon. If it all goes well and I get up there early, then I'll just do some touristy stuff up there. But haven't hiked in 100-degree heat in a very long time, so I don't know how my body will respond. I might need a lot of rest. But that's what's going on right now. I'm getting closer to Phantom Ranch, but I think what I neglected to show yesterday is that this section, there's a large section that runs through these narrow canyonways here. So you follow this creek, you can see the trail on the left-hand side of the video, and then you've got the creek, and you just keep winding your way through this narrow canyon, and it's beautiful, especially in the morning light here. The rocks look nice and red. I don't know if it's coming out on video. Some of these things don't translate to video, but very pretty, very relaxing, and I should be at Phantom Ranch soon. As you can see, I'm much closer to the South Rim now. I've moved, let me show you, out of the canyon area, and I am right on the edge of Phantom Ranch. So I'm going to refill my water and take an electrolyte break at Phantom Ranch, and then I'm heading, I will have done about 7 miles already by the time I get there. Then I will be heading across the Colorado to the partially baked south side of the canyon, and I've got a little bit of walking along the river, and then it's going to be straight up. So once I get to Phantom Ranch, which is just kind of around the corner here, I'll have done about 7 miles, and I will have a shade under 10 miles to go. I'm coming up on today's crossing of the Colorado. Just wanted to point out these nice cacti blooms. Had a bunch of those on the trail yesterday. Today I'm going to be taking the Silver Bridge across the Colorado River. Yesterday I took the Black Bridge, which is over here to the east. You can't see it. That's part of the Bright Angel Campground right there. But if you were to look over the campground and around the bend there, it's the Black Bridge. So, about to cross the Colorado. Making pretty good time for today so far. I'm worried about when I'm going to start the big uphill climb, what the temperature is going to be like. It's probably a little above 80 degrees right now. Oh look, we're gonna have some more mules and they have right away. And I have, I don't know, maybe 4.5 miles until I start going up, I think. If I was reading the map correctly. So, we'll see what I can do. That's downstream of the Colorado. And then a little bit upstream. I'm briefly hiking the river trail, which is a trail that's been blasted into the side here. It allows you to kind of walk the Colorado. You can see it goes this way, and then way back here is the Silver Bridge, and then way back there is the Black Bridge. I can't see it right now from where I am, but it's a nice little trail. It's nice and wide, well maintained. It's getting a little hot, so gonna be taking this until it meets up with the Bright Angel, and then the Bright Angel starts kind of heading south and then up. But cute little trail in the meantime. I'm a little bit further down the river trail, and I thought this was really, really pretty and cool. So this is the trail cut into the side there, and then you can actually see down here there's some boats. So some people have been out there on the Colorado. The zoom's not working that well. It's just a little bit more gorgeous and a little bit more wild in this section. But the water's very, very pretty. And then that's looking back at the direction I came. So I don't think I have too much further of the river trail to hike. And then I meet up with the Bright Angel. We got a boat about to go through the rapids. That looks fun. So I just turned away from the river trail on the river rest house that was there, heading on the Bright Angel trail. It's been pretty neat, the couple steps I've taken. It's in and out of shade. There's a little stream next to it too. Yeah, it's been pretty nice. There's a lot of hikers on here, but it's been pretty so far. Still haven't reached Indian Gardens yet, but it's a pretty fantastic viewpoint looking down the canyon. You can see the switchbacks I just came up. Starting to get steep. Also very hot. It's about mid-90s according to my thermometer. Keep heading up. So continuing with the this is a pretty trail theme. This is a pretty trail. It's a nice little waterfall right down here. Been going next to this stream the whole time. Lots of green vegetation, some shade, and some really cool views of the canyon. There's that waterfall again. Still not at Indian Gardens yet, but I feel like I should be getting close. Hey, finally to Indian Garden Campground. Gonna take a nice electrolyte break here. Probably get some food. I love the shade I'm seeing so far. And after this, it's only 4.5 miles to the top, but about 3,000 feet of elevation gain. So take a little rest here. Something smells amazing. Might be these flowers. Take a little rest and then keep going. A little bit above Indian Gardens right now, and there's a nice view back down into the canyon. Still got a lot of climbing to do. There's the trail. You gotta go up that way somewhere. Got another gorgeous view of the canyon. You can kind of see the trail down here too. There's a trail. Got a nice uphill section right now. I think pretty much the rest of this trail is going to be nice uphill sections. So little bit at a time. Views and switchbacks and lots and lots and lots of people. Means I'm getting closer to the top. So now I'm approaching the 3 Mile Rest House. It's that little stone building at the top of these switchbacks, and that's 3 miles from the top. And I will take its suggestion and I will rest before I move on. At 3 miles. Got a great view down the canyon. You can see the trail at the bottom. And then over here is the 3 Mile Rest House. I didn't spend that much time there because there was a group of teenagers occupying pretty much the entire rest house. But there's another one in 1.5 miles. Nice view though. So not is this only a beautiful view of the canyon, but it's cool because you can see where 3 Mile Rest House was down here. And if I can see it in my screen, 1.5 Mile Rest House is right up here. Somewhere. I can see it with my eyes. The screen makes it hard to see, but getting closer to the top. There's trees here. Just hit a treed section, which means I'm pretty close to the top. Looking back at where I came from, down this canyon here, somewhere is Cottonwood Campground, and almost done. Probably about 1 mile. So as you can see, up here, it's just about the end of the line. You can see the trailhead, and then you go through a tunnel. But it's about 17 miles, and occasionally it's been crowded. Occasionally it's been full of mule leavings, but it's been very, very pretty. It was a very nice trip, and now it's done. Now I get to go home.